Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is Ian back again with a brand new video, and today I want to go over another creative map. People really seem to enjoy me sort of like giving my honest opinion and sort of just showcasing hey, if you want to experience I don't know, this cartoon or this these people or this people's person, this land or whatever. I just did the gorillas. People really enjoyed it, you know, because they got to go to actually Plastic Beach. So it was really cool. Well, lo and behold, I just happened to be looking around because I know that Adventure Time was in the item shop. I don't think it is anymore, but as I was recording the video at the time, it was. And yeah, it looks like there are a couple of maps that are actually the Land of Ooo. Welcome to the Land of Ooo. You know what I mean? But there was only one map that I could find that was genuinely a good map. And that one was a Adventure Time gunplay, and it looks like 1 versus 999 weapons map, and yeah, we'll get right into it. So this one was really cool. It had the treehouse, which was really awesome. I like it when they have the iconic look to, you know, the most important iconic bit of the show or whatever it might be. This one was cool. There was candy, so it was like you were in the Candy Kingdom. They actually had it was a smaller version, but it was a small version of Candy Kingdom, which I thought was really awesome. They had the Gumball Guardians, which I thought was actually insane. Excuse me, sorry about that. They had a wishing well. You could actually go up to the top of the tree, which I thought was really cool. You can go inside the tree, but you can go on top of it, which I thought was quite cool. So you get to experience being on top of the tree and seeing the Land of Ooo. And a lot of the stuff that they added was quite cool. It gave sort of that Land of Ooo vibe. The Candy Kingdom was there. They even had you know, the Ice Kingdom. You couldn't go into it, but I still thought it was pretty cool. You could actually go over there, and you could be there for a bit. They even had the face on the mountain, which I thought was quite cool. So they did really, really well with this one. They did really well, and you know, you can actually experience the Land of Ooo, which I think is it's just awesome. I don't even know how UEFN is getting here, but this is crazy to be reviewing these as, you know, a person who likes to play Fortnite, and obviously I like Adventure Time, so I can actually get the best of both if I want, you know. It's nuts to me. It's insane that this is as far as we're coming, but we are getting this far, which is really cool. The Gumball Guardians obviously look a little, I don't know, what's the word? Walmart version? But it's still so cool that this is the start of it, you know what I mean? If they can get better quality you know, items and stuff, so they can actually add these features into the game, it's gonna be awesome. It really is. And it was just so cool. And I mean, again, I did it into a private match, but I'm sure if you went into it with a whole bunch of your friends, if you all loved Adventure Time and you all wanted to run, you know, Adventure Time skins, you 100% could. It was truly that good of a map. It really was. That was probably by far the coolest one. The only thing I didn't like was the zombies, but I mean, it's not the end of it, you know. It's not the end of it that the zombies were there, and you got some pretty good XP, so it's pretty awesome. They even had the little pond outside the treehouse, which I thought was really cool. I liked that I could go into the Ice Kingdom part. You couldn't go into the Ice Cave. I think it would have been cool if they could have added that as a little extra feature, just like how you could go Candy Kingdom. I mean, maybe this is in the works, maybe there's a better map, I don't know. This is just the ones that I found, but this one was in particularly really quite cool. That was map number 1. Now that was actually the best one. The other two are not as good, I'll be completely honest with you. I had actually thought maybe I'd just do the video for just the one map. But I thought I'd at least show you guys what the other stuff that I did as well. So there was one where it was literally just a treehouse. It was just a treehouse. You couldn't go more than a meter away from it, and you couldn't go inside of it. You couldn't go on top of it. It was literally just a tree, and it had the Land of Ooo environment. It was like a background, you know. Still, nonetheless, it was obviously still cool that, you know, that was able to be made. It was pretty smooth, actually. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it was because it was such a small map, but it was very smooth in that particular map, but it was cool. It was good, but it was very lacking like everything else. But you couldn't do anything else but just be there. But yeah, I thought it was an honorable mention, I guess you could say. But nonetheless, still cool. Then the last one I tested out, which it was kind of the mid-range one, was a Adventure Time FFA map, and this one was okay. Like, I was a little confused at first because like I got loaded in and there was just a whole bunch of guns, but once I figured it out, you can teleport and you can go to the Land of Ooo. So this one was really cool. They had the huge treehouse. It was a little laggy. I don't know if it was the servers, I don't know if it was me, but I just felt like the map was a little laggy. But you could actually go inside the treehouse, which I thought was really cool. They had a wishing well outside of it that you could go inside. They had the pond outside, which I thought was really cool. The only thing it didn't have was obviously other elements of the map. So you could go over to the Ice Kingdom part, but like you could barely get very far. Like I'm like a couple feet in, and then you would hit the game wall. So that was kind of, it was a little, I don't know if disappointing is the word, but it was a little sad that you couldn't go any further. But nonetheless, it was still very, very cool. But guys, that's all I could find. If you find a better Adventure Time map, I think the one that I mentioned at first was probably the best. It was quite a good map. And that was the Weapon 1 versus Weapon 999 Adventure Time gun game. I think that one is by far the best Adventure Time map because you get all three. You get the Ice Kingdom that you can go over to, the Candy Kingdom, you got the Treehouse, and they got some good weapons, and it was just overall quite a good experience. Like, it genuinely felt like I was in the Land of Ooo. I hope like moving forward that maybe we can make like role-playing games, or maybe they can even collab and like do the games that they've done previously and like put it into like Fortnite. But I don't know. I don't know what they'll do in the future. Guys, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I just wanted to showcase in case anybody wanted to go to the Land of Ooo in Fortnite. If you're a big Adventure Time fan, now you can experience the Land of Ooo itself in Fortnite. But guys, that's it. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Have an amazing day, guys. Bye.